I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen. I need a 30 for 30 like Jalen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my click. I need a 30 for 30. See, the WNBA is back with its 25th season. So first of all, shout out to them. Salute to them for that shit. To my understanding, this is the longest running sports league for women in the United States ever to get 25 years. No motherfuckers be talking about they don't make money, they don't do. These motherfuckers got 25 years. They building up history. Right. They are inspiring girls around this bitch. You understand? Going all the way back to the Cynthia Coopers of the world and that goddamn dynasty that they had at the inception of the league. So no doubt, shout out to them and shout out to all the folks I've been seeing repping them and you know what I'm saying, wearing the shit. All the NBA players that's been doing that, you know what I'm talking about, and pulling up at the games and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But we saw some good ball so far in this opening weekend, man. Some real good ball, you know what I'm saying? So T, what stood out to you the most so far?
For me, I think it's just the fact that the Seattle Storm told me you need to slow down on that Vegas Aces talk that you was talking.
He did pick him.
Like you need to like slow down just a little bit. So I said, yes, ma'am, you're right. I do need to slow down. So I was respectful to Sue Bird and them, but they came out today and beat a good Aces team. Other thing that stood out to me was I mentioned her in times past on Instagram and things like that, but Sabrina Ionescu, just her being back, her knee with the knee injury she had, and we missed her greatness. She back. She showed y'all she back. She had the game winning 3 against the Indiana Fever.
On that one, T.
Yeah.
Just think about how sports is so fucking crazy, dog.
Right.
This young lady was like this with Kobe.
Yep.
Kobe loved this young lady. She loved Bean.
Yep.
So you telling me on the weekend that Bean going into the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
And this young lady missed damn near all of last season.
Mm-hmm.
In her first game of this season, she pulled off a damn game winner. One where she just came. Wasn't no lucky game winner. Wasn't no bank shot, none of that shit. She came up off that goddamn screen, got that ball, got them feet square, and let that bitch ride.
Let it ride, dog. What she do?
That's freaky though, bro.
It is crazy.
Like
that's
crazy. That's
it's
some
crazy.
movie shit.
It's crazy.
So
but
shout out to Sabrina Ionescu. That shit was dope.
But she pulled off with 25, 11, and 6. So 11 assists, 6 rebounds. I mean, she was a triple-double lady in college.
They were high on her. I know they were so high. That's why I was so disappointed last year. You know, you had been telling me, hey, this girl, that shit. And then so I was ready to see what she was gonna do in the big leagues, and then boom, she got hurt and shit. So
yeah, they finna find out. But that was the things I took away from it. Shout out to Tierra McCowan and her big day, even though in a loss against the Liberty, she had 22 and 16. So she in there getting them boards like we've always seen her get.
No doubt.
So definitely shout out to her from the home
State
team.
Product.
Yep. Yeah. But like I said, man, the Sky won. Yesterday or today, actually, the Sky won. They beat the Mystics. The Wings, I'm intrigued by going forward. They beat the Sparks, and the Connecticut Sun beat the Atlanta Dream, even though I do want to shout out also, too. I saw this on Twitter, but the Atlanta Dream has, for this season, compiled the first all-black women's coverage team for the Atlanta Dream. So everybody that covers the Atlanta Dream is a black female. So, so that's really big. And then of course you got the Mercury and Tarasi and Skylar. They gonna be there. They gonna be around the way. So
what did you think about Candace first game with her hometown team?
She's immediately the leader, and you have to know that her walking in the room. So I think they got some stuff to say now. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how they form into shape over time, but I mean, that was a really good win, first game of the year, and I saw a little clip. They caught her mic'd in, and she was telling the girls, just enjoy the process, because you don't always get the opportunity to just start a season. So just enjoy it and have fun, and just get on out here and just play loose. And they look loose because I think I sent y'all a clip where they was sharing that rock, and like Magic Johnson saying hee, and stuff like that. And them girls out there just serving that rock to one another and stuff, So they balling, they gonna be a
Well,
problem.
America, if y'all are not familiar with Prime Candace Parker, let us tell y'all what company she keeps. There are only 3 players in basketball history. I'm talking about WNBA and NBA
Mm,
to win the MVP, Finals MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Rookie of the Year. Only 3 players in basketball history to
mm,
do this. That's Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the GOAT.
mm,
That's Tamika Catchings. Shout out to Tamika Catchings, just went to the Hall. And that's Candace Parker.
yeah,
That's the company she keeps. She a bad motherfucker, man.
yeah,
I know. I just want to get that in there because I know so many people now are just looking at her as the lady on the TNT crew now. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe they
right.
now watching the WNBA, or maybe they never watched, and they watching NBA, so they see her on there with Shaq and D Wade, but they
Right.
don't know this is a hooper.
She does this. She
Okay,
she does this.
that's a motherfucking hooper.
Do you remember that was and you mentioned that she had that defensive player of the year that year.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that same year she didn't make either all defensive team?
I heard that shit. I thought about that when I was doing some research. And hopefully America, y'all are following us across all platforms. And if you do, you've seen it. I've been putting out the all NBA first teams and shit throughout NBA history. And I found that one year Bill Russell won the MVP, but did not make the all NBA first team. So the all NBA first team, they had Wilt on there, but they gave the MVP to Bill Russ. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people be trying to act like that shit that happened with Braun and Marc Gasol was the first time some shit like that happened. I guess the writers who be voting on this shit, man, they just be
They be all over the place, man. I don't get it.
they being on that shit.
I guess so. I guess so. Cause that don't make no sense.
Uh-huh.
So
Yep.
wow. But yeah, man. It's a good weekend, man. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see some really good ball, man. I'm looking forward to it. I know they're gonna give me some really good ball. So yeah, and then too, they got a thing, man. Speaking of WNBA, they got a commissioner's cup
Mm-hmm.
that's going on. I think it's supposed to go up to like the point in which they stop the league for the Olympics. But it's supposed to be it's supposed to be a big deal. I think it's some money involved. I think the team wins some money, the players get money, the winning from the winning team, and
Mm-hmm.
I think like 30,000, and then the MVP of the Commissioner's Cup game gets another 5, and they it's something that they think would be a nice format to kind of draw up interest, and they
Mm-hmm.
say the NBA is looking at some sort of similar format.
Oh, I don't need that tea.
Play-ins and Commissioner Cups. That's what we doing over here.
No,
Bump
no.
tradition. We trying to change it up, switch it up.
Adam Silver, leave that shit alone. WNBA, now I'm supporting anything WNBA trying to do to get the eyeballs on the shit because they deserve those eyeballs because they
Mhm.
lit. They lit. You know what I'm saying? But NBA don't fuck this shit up.
So
Okay.
you telling me you wouldn't be down with the top 16 teams in the league getting down for the playoffs? Would
Oh
you
no,
be
I'm
down
fine.
for that?
No, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that change.
Oh,
I'm
okay. So you not all the way traditional.
no, no.
Okay. Okay.
But
Just the
but
play in stuff
yeah,
just
they
don't.
getting a little yeah.
You sound like
72
LeBron right now on the
see
slick.
now look cause LeBron contradicting himself because he said some other shit previously. But America, y'all tell us how y'all feel about the opening weekend WNBA. Or what stood out to y'all the most. You had game winners, you had some stellar play, you know what I'm saying? You got MVP candidates, goddamn, already goddamn trying to put their foot down and claim this shit finna go down this year. You know what I'm saying? The Storm trying to defend their title, the Aces trying to take some. You know, so a lot of storylines. So we want to know what y'all feel about it, but it will be a tremendous year, 25th season for the WNBA. Put it on something.
My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.